So the month of May is also known as MERMAY. So let's draw some mermaids. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well, and if you are participating in MERMAY, or actually if you don't even know what it is, MERMAY is a monthly challenge slash event that goes on every single May. I don't know how long it's been going on for, but you can go and follow the MERMAY official page, Instagram page, and as well as the original creator. It'll be on screen somewhere. And basically it is a drawing event slash challenge where you draw mermaids every day for May. So yeah, there is a whole prompt list for every single day for the month of May. And I will be doing the prompt for today, which is supposed to be May 14th, but I'm recording this in the past, but don't worry about that. So today's prompt is beached, I believe, so we're gonna be creating a mermaid off of that prompt. Also, cute little thing, I didn't really pay attention to it when I actually bought the sketchbook, but if you look closely, you can actually see that there's mermaids on the sketchbook, and I think that is so cool. Look at that. They're so pretty. The embroidery is gorgeous on this notebook. If you want the sketchbook, I will leave a link down in the description down below if you'd like to get one for yourself. It's pretty great. I got it off of Amazon and I love it. And also today, if we decide to add some color, I have my beautiful pack of 60 Ohuhu markers, I think. I think it's a 60 pack. So I will also leave a link down in the description down below for you to grab some if you are interested. They have amazing markers, honestly, 10 out of 10. And I think their biggest pack right now is 160, and they have brush pens now, which is really, really cool. So yeah, anyways, I have this pack of markers if we decide to add some color at some point. To talk a little bit more about MERMAY, basically last year when I participated, I actually created this original character. So I just randomly drew her and I immediately fell in love with her. Her name is Mira, and she is obsessed with plants, and she would love to be a gardener, but I guess for aquatic plants, since, you know, she's a mermaid. So anyways, this is kind of like the opportunities that MERMAY kind of grants you, because you get to create some characters, and I think that's really awesome. Let's just go to a blank page in my sketchbook. So this is kind of an example of what I did just a few days ago. So this was the weirdest prompt I've ever seen, to be honest. It was mermaid friend? What? Like, what does that even mean? So I just imagined that it was like a mermaid and a sea friend. So I kind of drew some mermaids with some aquatic friends. So here we have a mermaid with a little crab on top of her head, as well as a little dolphin. Here we have, it kind of looks like me actually, a little mermaid reading with her little friend that has glasses too. That is so cute. I'm obsessed with this little fish. And then we also have another mermaid with an eel. So that's kind of like what I drew for that prompt. So yeah, today we are going to do beached. But yeah, I would love to know if you are participating in MERMAY this year, and if you are not and you would like to join, it's still not too late, go ahead. And the prompts are really fun, but then again, you don't have to follow the prompts. You can just draw whatever you want every single day, and, you know, as long as it's mermaid related. So yeah, please let me know in the comments down below if you are participating this year or have been participating in the past few years. I would love to know. So usually how I tackle a prompt is that I kind of brainstorm what the prompt could possibly mean, and since beached isn't necessarily an actual word, unless I'm dumb and I don't actually know that it is an actual word, I'm just gonna take it for what it is, and I just assume that it is someone or something on a beach. So I did a little bit of brainstorming before at the beginning of the week, just to kind of think of like what I could possibly make with this prompt. And yeah, the main inspiration was something maybe washed up on the beach or just relaxing on the beach. So I know that the main scenery that we're going to have for our mermaid is going to be the shore of the beach, basically. Usually where I go from there is that I start off doing some thumbnails. So like, imagine here, I wrote my little notes up here, and then I had a very, you can't even tell what that is, but I know what it means, little thumbnail, in order to kind of figure out what it's kind of gonna look like. And I was thinking maybe we could have like the shore like right here, and then we can have our little wonderful mermaid, and she could be right here, kind of like leaning back, enjoying the sun, maybe head like tilted back to like look up towards the sky. I'm really interested by the seagull note here, so I think I'm gonna try to add a little seagull friend because I think that'd be super, super cute. Maybe the seagull can also be sitting down on the beach and looking up at the sky. Let's maybe try another thumbnail to kind of see if I think of any better composition or scenery or something. That's pretty cute, but I kind of prefer the first one. We'll figure it out as we go because that's what I usually do. So I'm just going to sketch a rough looking square. Okay, so I'm going to roughly kind of lay out everything in the water like so, kind of sitting, like imitating the folded knees type of thing. Or we could have it curl around her. That could be a cute little pose. So we're just gonna shift her over just a little bit. So she's kind of slouching, right? Because she's leaning back. And then her little seagull friend can be right here. For now, he's just gonna look like this with his little footsies sticking out.
I hope you guys are enjoying this fantastic commentary of what goes through my brain every time I draw. I'm just blabbing it out right now.
Oh, light bulb idea that I haven't even drawn yet for Mermay, which I think is offensive. We should add a palm tree. Why haven't I thought of that before? Maybe I can add like a little outcropping of palm trees. Maybe just like 2 or 3. So far, really loving the composition of everything and like the layout, so I think we're gonna go with this. Now, I'm not the best at anatomy at all, but I like to start off with kind of like the rib cage and then just doing like a little triangle situation for the hip pelvis area, and then I just add a bunch of meat on there and call it a day. What type of hair do I want? I kind of want like the big curly hair like I had here, but like obviously drawn better. Oh, that's really cute. Okay, we're doing ducks. Okay, I like this. I think we're good. I think I'm going to go in with the line art now. See how that goes. Hopefully I don't mess everything up because line art is terrifying. So since the illustration is already pretty small, I'm just going to go in with my 01 micron in order to get the fine lines and to capture as much detail as possible. Okay, so I have lined everything with my, again, 01 micron, and I think it turned out actually pretty cute. So I'm just going to erase the remaining graphite with, of course, my kneaded eraser so that we can go ahead with the markers. To be honest, one of my favorite parts of doing art is always coloring everything once you've lined it, because then it just feels like you're a child coloring a coloring book, which I think is really, really fun. But I'm not the best with overall like color theory and whatever. And what I have noticed from the Ohuhu markers is that they are very saturated as well. And even more so on the sketchbook paper that I have, because it's supposed to be like watercolor paper because it's like very, very thick. So it, you know, reacts differently than marker paper or thinner printer paper or whatever. So anyways, this is the wonderful set of markers that I have. I fall in love with it every single time I open it because it's so pretty and so colorful, and oh my god, I love markers. So this is kind of like the reference color sheet that I have. Obviously, it will look different on my sketchbook paper. For her hair, I think I will go with number 12. That's usually the color that I go for, like, you know, a nice red hair. Or if you want to go like ginger, I would go with like 21. Also, I kind of wish I waited and got one of the new sets, even though I got this like 2 or 3 years ago. Because in the new sets, they actually brought back the color names, which is really, really fun, and I'm kind of sad I missed out on them. Just a little FYI, when you get the new ones, you can get the brush tip ones, which is really, really fun. I only have the chisel and the fine point, and you also get the new barrels, which are not oval, they're actually round, and they actually have the color names, which is really fun. Anyways, so if you want to know what I'm using, I'm just going to tell you the numbers because that's all I have. Next for the skin color, I don't really have any good, like, you know, apart from like white colors, I don't really have like any good like darker skin tones. I don't really have like any nice like caramel tones and whatever, which I really love working with. So I guess we're gonna go with my classic 25 for little white girl. Okay, so before we do anything too big, like go directly into the illustration, I'm just going to swatch the colors on the side in order to confirm what they will look like on this paper, because we don't want it looking gross, if you know what I mean. I really like the colors and color scheme that we have for our little mermaid. Let's get coloring. Ooh, how fun. I like to usually start off with the skin because that's usually my lightest tone anyway. You know, we could have made her blonde and have a red tail. I think that would have been really cute as well. But yeah, if you guys want to see more mermaid content, obviously there is a bunch from a bunch of different artists on Instagram, but I do a little bit of content of there as well. I don't do every single day because or else I know I would get burnt out very quickly. But I have done like one big piece that I spent maybe 3 or 4 days on that I actually posted as a reel on my Instagram. So you can go and check it out there, and it would actually mean a lot to me if you did, because I'm very proud of it, and overall I think it turned out really amazing. And it's my first big project that I've done in a very long time. So I'm actually very happy with the end result. So yeah, if you could go and check that out, that would mean the world to me. And I've also been having a lot of fun overall just doing a bunch of reel content on Instagram. So if you want to see like more about my daily life or more Bujo content as well, or pen paling, there is a bunch on there that you can go and check out. Oh no, I forgot that the color combination of yellow and red just screams McDonald's. Usually for the fins, I usually do a lighter color so that they kind of seem like transparent compared to the rest of the tail, because usually fins are much more transparent than the actual body. For yellow, you know, I don't have many options and they all turn out pretty dark on this paper. So, oh, I know what the tail reminds me of. It reminds me of How to Train Your Dragon. Toothless has a tail that looks like this. That's what I remembered. But it does also remind me of Eevee Evolution water type. I forget what the name is. Okay, cute! She doesn't look too much like a McDonald's mermaid, so I think that's a win. Next, since I already have it out, I'm just going to color in the beach. I really hope that it's not too dark, because it is the lightest beach color that I have. Okay, so far so good. I do actually like the color of the sand. I think it's pretty accurate. Anyways, that is the beach. It looks like a wet beach, like maybe it just rained earlier on in the day, so that's why the sand is like a little bit darker than like, you know, a usual nice dry sand, but that's okay. 47 and 46 for the palm trees would be cute. And then for the seaweed, usually it's something like a little bit darker, like maybe I don't know if I want to do 56 because it's a bit too blue toned. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to lay down the 56 as it is, and if it really needs something like more pizzazz at the end, then I can layer it with something else. But yeah, again, if you do not follow me on Instagram, you can go and do that right now. I'm planning to do some mermaid drawing streams this week, maybe next week as well, and I would love for you to join me. And overall, my content on Instagram lately has just been popping off, so I would love for more people to see it because I'm very proud of it. Also for the little footsies of our little duck friend, we want cute little orange footsies. Maybe a little 24 situation would be cute. Oh, he's so cute. And a little orange beak as well. Aww. He reminds me of the goose from the Entitled Goose Game. It's a great game, by the way, if you don't know it. Anyways, I hope you guys have been doing well. I know it's finals time for a lot of us. I thankfully don't have that many classes this semester, so I'm not really busy at all. But I will start being busy very soon because I actually got a job. So I have a summer job, and unfortunately it's a regular 9 to 5 job, so I won't So unfortunately, I won't have as much time to record and work on YouTube related things, which makes me really, really sad because I love doing this. But I might have to change my upload schedule to once every 2 weeks instead in order to give myself more time every night to possibly record and also edit and all that stuff, because that does take a lot of time. You know, YouTube is a very time-consuming hobby, of course, because just doing this video, I've been here already for almost 3 hours, and then I have to edit down all that 3-hour footage into a maximum 20-minute long video. So, you know, it's not easy, but I have so much fun doing it, and that is why I'm still doing it. But yeah, so I might have to change my upload schedule to once every 2 weeks instead, but as I said before, I will still be posting very consistently on my Instagram, and you can follow my story and my life there, because I keep updating you guys on Instagram and letting you know, hey, I'm going to be uploading this week, or hey, sorry, I have to skip this week, and you know, all that stuff. So you can follow me there for more information. And yeah, this is just a little heads up that I might have to start uploading once every 2 weeks instead. And also, since I don't have any fancy lighting system, I actually record in the early afternoons so that I can have this natural light, because this small desk is right beside, or right in front of a window. So that's how I get my good lighting. And unfortunately, you know, at 4 to 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., I'm also going to be very tired, and also the lighting will not be great at all. So yeah, recording at that time will really not be ideal. So I'm going to have to try to squeeze in some time during the weekends. And even then, I'm going to be at the farm with my mom, which I can't really record there because I don't have good lighting. So it's going to be complicated, but I hope I can figure it out, because I really, really love recording videos and uploading them for you guys. And the feedback always means so, so much to me. So thank you to those who leave a little comment. It really, really, really makes my day. And just knowing that people do enjoy my content and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, let's focus back on the illustration. The water is very, very green, but I can't do much about it, so we're gonna keep it this way. And in order to add a little bit of shading on the little sea foam on the shore there, maybe like a cold gray 2 situation, because it's really, really light, but just enough to add a little bit of shadow. But yeah, I am super grateful that I actually got a job for this summer, because, you know, with COVID, it's really, really not easy. And I actually got a job within my domain of study, so that is really, really good experience as well. And overall, it's just like a 10-week agreement, so I will have all of August off, which is fantastic. And during that time in August, I will be hopefully uploading every single week like I usually am now.
It's crazy because 8 months ago when I started my YouTube channel, I was like, oh, I'm only going to be uploading like once every 2 weeks because, you know, it's going to be a lot of work or whatever, but I just loved it so much that I started uploading every single week.
So, that was not my original plan, but I just loved it so much that I was like, hey, I'm gonna upload every single week because I just love making videos. So, here we are today. This sky color is super cute. I'm really glad I chose to use the 68 as the sky color. Cute! Okay, well the sky is done and all we have to do is the rocks, and then we can do the final details like the shine in the water, as well like a little bit of shading and all that stuff. Also, I don't know if you guys can really see it, but nice little collection of markers. Now in the big illustration that I did, which was like this big, I had different type of paper, so it didn't turn out as dark, but I had used warm gray 4 and warm gray 5, and I'm kind of tempted to do that again. Oh yeah, the difference is still there. We're pretty good. And voila, that concludes the rocks. I actually really like the little crab. He sticks out quite nicely. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back with the 46 in order to darken up a few of the leaves to create just a little bit of dimension. And then I can go back in with the sand color, which I believe is this. No, it's not. Where's the sand color? 104, there we go. And just create like a little bit of a shadow between our, and of course under our wonderful little duck. We love our little duck. And I think that's it, guys. Oh, wait, no, hold on. White gel pen. So usually when you look at the water, there's like these little like water reflection pools of stuff, if I'm explaining that right at all. So I'm just going to do a little bit just to make it, you know, more evident that it is indeed the ocean and water. And usually what I do after that is that I go in with like maybe a cold gray 0.5 or whatever and kind of like darken it up so that's not like bright directly in your face. Kind of like that. Cute. Okay, well guys, I think that finishes our illustration. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the process of me drawing a mermaid for Mermay Day 14, which the prompt was beached. The background's always my favorite. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you drew along with me and what you ended up drawing. And I will hopefully see you guys all next week, and if not, then it will be the week after that. So yeah, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, leave a like if you could, and subscribe if you're new. I would love for you to stick around and continue watching my stuff. And yeah, bye guys!